Good morning, detector rats. It's going to be a great day. I got the MX Sport here with the Big Kahuna Coil on it. That thing's supposed to be a bad boy, and I'm about to find out. Now I'm here at a property I've worked a lot, and this area right in here, in my opinion, has dried up. I go over there and it's 95% silence. That was using my 10-inch double D coil. Now I'm going to head over there, see what I get with this Big Kahuna Coil, adjust some settings, and see if I can pull some other cool relics out of there, because that area over there has been responsible for Model T parts, the Victorian doorknob, you name it, it's been out there. Let's go see if there's more in hiding. I'll catch you at the first hole. Well, I'm clipping along with the Big Kahuna. Now I got the MX Sport and Coin and Jewelry mode. I got my threshold on 2 and the sensitivity at 6. And I'm just swinging slow, listening for every little change. I had a null here, it just clicked out. I'm like, okay, let me see what I got. And I ended up with a rusty nail. This area that I'm in is still extremely silent though. So I'm going to keep going until I find something a little better. Alright. Alright, I've been swinging along, getting a whole lot of nothing. It is silent out there. And I'm running this through the different settings, getting the threshold up, turning the sensitivity up, turning the sensitivity down, putting it in beach mode. And it is just plain dead quiet out here now. I got one signal here. Let me turn the camera around. Down there. Faint. Wasn't even giving me a number. Just a little whoop whoop on the threshold. So of course I'm desperate for stuff here, and I went for it. Down in the bottom of that hole I finally pulled out that, and that kinda looks like a crusted up coin. Let's see what we got. Oh man, that thing is toasty. Well, we're definitely dealing with a penny. Let me put a brush to this. I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. This is the stuff I've gotten so far. And this we just dug up very deep. Appears to be a zinc penny. Because, man, it is toasted. I think I could see a little bit of the memorial on the back. Definitely seen better days. Definitely very deep. So the consensus so far is that the coil does great on deep targets, because all of these were deep. I'm in an area I thought was cleaned out, because every time I come here it just runs silent through there. And even with the Big Kahuna Coil on there, it's still running silent. That means only one thing. Well, that means several things, I guess. One, I need more practice with the coil, more time to get used to its nuances, and secondly, or thirdly, or whatever lee we're on, it's time to go to a new property, one that I feel like I've hunted to death, and I'm having a hard time getting the good targets, and let's see how she performs there. Alright, I'm going to load up and move on over. I'll see you when I get to the next site. Alright everybody, we're at the next location. This empty lot behind me is a church property. There used to be a house there. You've seen me hunting here before. We pulled 9 silvers off of this property. 8 dimes and a quarter. All in the same general area over there. Okay, and now it all seems to be quiet. I also got that nifty Joey belt buckle down this way. So I was pretty happy with that. But we're going to get out there now with the Big Kahuna. Swing around. Change some settings, see what kind of goodies we can get, if anything. Let's go test this sucker out. Okay, I just filled this hole in. I'm close to the power pole. Don't know what it is. Not too terribly deep. A couple of different kind of metals there was giving me a sound like a penny. Awesome stuff. All right, we're almost up to the silver zone of the yard. Let's see what I can find. All right, we got a couple chunks of copper to add to the day. That's pretty cool. Okay, now that's deep. You can see them probably right here. So that's a good length of shovel to be in the ground. Big old chunk of iron. Never got that before. Now that's out of the way. Maybe it'll stop blocking some other signals. Alright, gonna keep cruising on here. Okay, here we go. Got a good one here at about 10 inches, maybe a little bit more. Again, squeaky chirpy signal in an area that Wayne and I have hunted to death. And here we go. Looks like we got us a 1935D wheat penny. Sweet stuff. Oh yeah. This area is very quiet. I've been pulling a little bit of iron trash and stuff. This is my first good signal up above the 60s, and it definitely panned out. Loving that. All right, on we go. I just got a banging shallow signal here, ringing up a solid 55. Looks like I found part of a key, if not a whole key. Awesome. Yeah, love getting keys. Good deal. Can't read what it says. Let's zoom in. Ideal security. Well, as long as you don't lose the key, I guess. All right, in the pouch, on with the hunt. Okay, last hole for this property, then I'm going to go check someplace else out. Signal here was all over the board, but every once in a while I was getting a 70s in there like a penny. I went in and I found some little chunks of glass and stuff. That's over here somewhere. Yeah, well, it was over here. Probably buried it. Yeah, little bits of glass like this, you know. And then I started pulling out these things. I probably got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and parts of one. I'm thinking these were like plates from a battery, quite possibly, judging by the corrosion on them, that this might have all been together and been part of a battery or some power transformer, something like that. I don't know, but still, that didn't justify that 70s signal, and I kept going deeper into the hole, and then I pulled out this little buckle, little old-timey buckle, and it sure does look like that outer metal there is copper. So the separation, even with the big coil, the Kahuna here, is very good. And of course, the MX Sport in and of itself is a beast when it comes to separation, so I had no doubt in my mind that that coil wouldn't really screw that up. And happy to have this. We're going to go to one more property where I found that awesome dime the other day, and see what I can find out there real quick. Alright, I'm back out at the property where I found that awesome dime. And this area I know is silent. I've gone through it several times. Wayne's been out here. We've picked this clean. And even still, I find something down there not too deep. This bolt that's threaded on both ends. So that's pretty cool. One thing I've noticed just in this particular area is that with the larger coil like this, really sensitive to the power lines. I'm getting all kinds of noise and chatter I never got with the 10-inch double D. Do a little frequency adjustment, try and balance out for that, but things are still good enough that we can swing here and dig here, so I'm going to keep going for it. Wish me luck. Alright everybody, here's our wrap up. I got some junk, I got some deep junk, I got some small deep pieces. Overall, I had a good time out there. I did get a key, yay, and I got a wheat penny, awesome. One super crusty zinc. So definitely the day was not a wash, but it never is when you're out there doing what we love to do. So I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Hey everybody. So I enjoyed how this new coil worked. It was easy to swing. The separation was good, that's for sure. But again, I was in areas that were pretty well beat up, so there wasn't a lot of targets out there, and I was going after deeper targets. Still finding some shallow ones, yeah, but going for the deeper ones. Way too early in the game for me to give any honest review or judgment of this coil. You got to put in the time, like with any other piece of equipment. It takes some getting used to. You've got to learn the knack, get yourself in sync with the machine now that it's got this different piece to it. So it's going to take quite a few hunts, I think, for me to actually be able to say yes or no on this. But all indications are it's going to be great, and we'll get to see that over the next few videos for sure. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. God bless, and never forget, you are only one hole away from a really good day.